Hello and welcome to Reality TV News Update, where you'll find the most recent news, entertaining moments, and exclusive behind-the-scenes content. The Houseguests continue the season tonight on Big Brother 28, 8/7C on CBS, with Haley having just survived the block and Chuck being evicted in a shock. Well, Chuck was stunned at least. Now it's time to crown a new head of household, find out who wins the time capsule, and send some HGs to the block. With Lala as the outgoing HOH, she would be the only HG not competing for the room upstairs, but the rest of them were ready. We will finally get a fun knockout-style comp, which is always good for seeing alliances revealed to the other HGs or sometimes just plain bad picks on the matchups. By the time this one is done, we will have a brand new HOH for the season. No repeats here. I'm interested to see how much we get from the house before the vote, because Dee had been hard at work on another vote flip Thursday afternoon. But word is Melody shut it down and didn't want to be part of it. That will be good to see that not everyone is rolling over to the vet's whims when it comes to these last-minute decisions that shift the game. Then we've got the second-to-last BB time capsule reveal, as the vets all have their wins, and now it's time again for a newbie to take a swing. Or rather a spin. After this one, there is just one chance left for the HGs, so ready your vote, and we'll see who is left when the voting opens again tonight for the week. The night will be capped with the nomination ceremony, and this new HOH is not messing around either. Time to go big and get out some of these threats to the newbies game. Don't want to wait for the show tonight? Get our Big Brother spoilers for who won HOH, who is on the block, and we've also got the latest veto comp winner results too. Big Brother Season 28 returns to our screens tonight, Sunday, August 16th, for Week 6 with a new HOH and a new trio of houseguests on the block. Last week, Latrice Verrett, also known as Lala, was crowned the Week 5 HOH, and Chuck Inyanuyu was evicted from the Big Brother house in a 9-1 vote. Only 12 houseguests remain heading into Week 6. Who will win tonight's HOH? And who will become the 6th evicted houseguest? Here is everything you need to know about Week 6 of Big Brother Season 28. Is there a new Big Brother episode tonight? Yes, a new Big Brother episode will air tonight, Sunday, August 16th at 8 p.m. Who was evicted from the Big Brother house last week? Chuck Inyanuyu was the 5th houseguest evicted from the Big Brother house in a 9-1 vote. Big Brother Season 28 evicted houseguests. Here is who has been evicted on Big Brother Season 28 so far. Week 1, Ashley Trail. Week 2, Rome Seymour. Week 3, Jason Dupuis. Week 4, Lyric Medeiros. Week 5, Chuck Inyanuyu. Big Brother Season 28 HOHs. Here are the houseguests who have won the HOH competition so far in Season 28 of Big Brother. Week 1, Dee Valladares. Week 2, Rick Devens. Third week, Camu Kirk. Week 4, Haley Thogmartin. Week 5, Latrice Verrett. Who will become the Week 6 HOH tonight? Who are the remaining Big Brother Season 28 houseguests? After another Big Brother Season 28 live eviction, the 12 remaining houseguests include Dee Valladares, Pfeiffer, Barrett Campbell, Drew, Haley Thogmartin, Angela Murray, Rick Devens, Camu Kirk, Verrett, Latrice Mallory Aricchio, Melody Morris, Taylor Brown, Yash Patel. When will the next Big Brother episode air? The next Big Brother episode will air tonight, Sunday, August 16th at 8 p.m. Schedule for the week on Big Brother. Get ready to expect the unexpected. Big Brother Season 28 is officially here, and this summer is going to be a wild ride. This is a historic year for the franchise. The show's 1000th original episode will air in Season 28, making it the first primetime series to accomplish that feat. CBS has also revealed a mind-bending time trip theme for the summer. If you want to watch the alliance plotting, the showmances, and the live evictions, here's how you can catch all the action. What days are Big Brother on 2026? On Thursday, July 9th, CBS aired the 90-minute premiere of Season 28 of Big Brother. Live stream of Big Brother. The Big Brother live feed is free to air on Pluto TV and the Big Brother YouTube channel. Big Brother celebrity panelists. Former Big Brother champions Taylor Hale and Derek Levasseur and superfan Jerry O'Connell will serve as this season's celebrity panelists, according to CBS. Big Brother 28 cast. The 14 guests moving into the Big Brother house during the premiere episode include 42-year-old TV journalist and survivor alum Rick Devens is from Blacksburg, Virginia. Jason Dupuis, 35, Drag queen and RuPaul's Drag Race alum from San Francisco. Ashley Trail 24. Bartender from Alton, Illinois. Barrett Pfeiffer 27. Jumbotron engineer from Benton, Arkansas. Chuck Inyanu 27. Supply chain analyst from Dallas, Texas. Drew Campbell 22. Surgical dental assistant from Temecula, California. Haley Thogmartin 29. Telemedicine executive from Neosho, Missouri. Camuella Camukirk 32. MMA fighter from Phoenix, Arizona. Latrice Verrett 57. Boutique salesperson from Maplewood, New Jersey. Lyric Medeiros 25. Attorney from Honolulu, Hawaii. Mallory Oricchio 24. Rocket scientist from Township of Washington, New Jersey. Melody Morris 24. Corporate game show host from Thornton, Colorado. Rome Seymour 28. Pickleball coach from Traverse City, Michigan. Taylor Brown 27. Elementary school counselor from Deerfield Beach, Florida. Yash Patel 24. Financial analyst from Monroe Township, New Jersey. Saturday was packed with news from the live feeds for these Big Brother 28 houseguests as the veto day delivered and Devins decides he's ready to punch back with his power. The player pick gave the vets a good running chance at the veto, but Otev's return was just not their game. Devins was now in a position to determine whether it was time to blow it up and pull the pin. Well, guess what? Buckle up for Monday. Sign up now to try the live feeds on Paramount+. Don't forget to sign up for the Big Brother live feeds right now so you don't miss anything else this season. Enjoy! If you missed Friday's overnight highlights report, then go back and read those first to see the lead up to what is happening this weekend. Big Brother 28 live feed highlights Saturday, August 15, 2026. 7:45 a.m. BBTHGs are up and about for their early morning wake-up call to get ready for veto day. 7:55 a.m. BBT. Angela worrying to Dee after she saw Drew talking to Haley yesterday. Angela jumps at the possibility that Lala is being backdoored. Dee notes that Yash is only targeting women. 8:15 a.m. BBT Camu checks in with Haley and asks who Taylor would pick over Dee and Angela. Haley thinks Taylor would vote to evict Angela because of their past drama. Camu and Haley discuss trusting Taylor. They both agree they do. Yash arrives in storage with them and tells Haley he'd be okay with her picking Camu if she gets HG choice. 8:20 a.m. BBD comes into storage with just Yash there now. She apologizes to him for getting upset yesterday and says she's not upset with him and understands the situation he's in as HOH. 8:25 a.m. BBT. Drew assures Dee that he never said he wanted to get her out. Drew assures Dee that he wants both her and Angela to stay this week. Dee says she believes him and trusts him. 8:30 a.m. BB Drew asks Dee to not share with others the things he tells her. He says he's been hearing back the things he's been telling her. Dee promises to stop. 8:40 a.m. BBD and Drew discuss Camu's influence over Yash's HOH. Drew warns Dee to just keep playing nice this week and says she could be targeted over others because she has already won with Survivor. 8:45 a.m. BBT Drew says he knows Dee said his name upstairs to Yash as an alternative to her being nominated, and he was so confused by that. She says she had to say someone. Drew demonstrates his unwavering commitment to their five. 8:55 a.m. BBT. The veto players' pick feeds have been cut. 9:40 a.m. BBT feeds are back. Barrett and Melody were selected to play along in the comp. 9:45 a.m. BBT Drew warns Barrett that he is being mentioned as a renom option for Yash. Drew informs Barrett, to Barrett's surprise, that Camu is in charge of Yash's HOH. Barrett plans to win veto right away and says he won't say anything. 10 a.m. Dee and Devins discuss Camu as a possible renom for his DPOV move on Monday. They're trying to figure out how to justify Devins using it on her if they're trying to pretend they aren't close in the game. They agree to have her make the official request to him, but then Devins says he'll consider it instead of accepting her bribe. 10:05 m. Dee goes to Angela to tell her she talked with Devins and they have a plan, but she does not elaborate. Dee also says she is trusting Drew now. Angela mentions that Taylor is talking a lot of Haley now. Dee says that's because the other side wants to keep Haley now. 10:25 a.m. BBT. Haley talking to Angela about her family business and feels like she has to use facts to make decisions. 10:45 a.m. BB Drew and Angela sharing a long hug. Looks like they may be trying to make amends. 11:40 a.m. BBT Camu talks with Taylor about working with him. Yash and Haley. She's interested but says Yash just put Haley on the block, so how could that work? 11:55 a.m. BB28 Taylor reminds Camu that D has already won Survivor. Camu thinks D is the biggest threat out of the options on the block. In the event that Haley were to win the blockbuster, Taylor believes that D discussed flipping the votes to save Haley only for appearances. 12 p.m. BB Camu suggests D's body language tells him she is afraid of Haley. He wants to do a tea party part 2 on D to expose her, since he expects she is trying to expose him, based on what Haley has warned him about D. 12:12 p.m. BBT feeds cut for the veto comp. 3:52 p.m. BBT feeds are back. Mallory talking to Barrett about Yash winning the veto. It was Otev's return this week. 4 p.m. BB Devons, Drew and Camu are upstairs in the gym. Drew wanders out. Camu and Devons agree that this was a great outcome, and now Yash won't have to nominate a fourth HG with the renom. Camu leaves and Devons grins at the camera after saying maybe Yash won't get out his target. 4:10 p.m. BB Devons sits and contemplates for a long time. He's counting on his hand and Cam talking that maybe this is the move to make with his DPOV, but then it's a question of how big does he go with his renom pick. Devons decides it is time to blow it up and go after Camu. The strategy he presents is to take the crossovers and then add in Mallory and Melody to give them 7 members and control the vote. 4:40 p.m. BBT. After lots of Cam talking, Devons seems set on using the DPOV on Monday to renom Camu but says no decisions today. Instead he needs to go listen and see what each party is saying and planning till he can make the right move. 4:45 p.m. BBT Barrett and Melody are discussing the veto comp with the return of OTV. Melody says the questions were easier than what she expected. She's frustrated that the other HGs struggled. 5 p.m. BB to Melody still talking with Barrett about the comp. She got out in 3rd place, then it came down to Barrett and Yash when Yash won. Barrett keeps getting close in these comps. 5:10 p.m. BB to Devons goes to Barrett and asks about bringing crossovers together with FAP. Barrett thinks that would be good and could happen. 5:15 p.m. BB to Drew chats with D and is encouraging her that she'll win the blockbuster. 5:25 p.m. BBT Drew, D and Devons talking in the HN room. Devons warns D that Yash doesn't care whether it's her or Angela going this week. He says Yash is confident Haley will win the blockbuster. 5:35 p.m. BB. After Drew leaves, D and Devons discuss his power. D says she told Drew about her bribe power to build trust, and everyone knows by now. Devons tells D he wants to use his power to save her this week, and then teases maybe his family back home doesn't want him to do that. Becca, Rick's wife, has written that yes, she definitely wants him to save D, but of course he doesn't know that. D is thrilled with the news and excited that Camu has been named as his planned renom. 5:45 p.m. BBT. Camu and Yash are upstairs discussing potential strategies for his veto. They discuss maybe they should save Angela and renom Barrett since he is more dangerous. Ultimately, Yash admits it would not be a good move to do that. 6 p.m. BB Taylor joined Yash and Camu upstairs. They agree on a distrust of Devons. Sounds like Devons's timing could be good with this betrayal. Taylor starts to suggest they should renom Devons instead, but then admits it could win the blockbuster stay this week, and they'd have a problem on their hands. 6:25 p.m. BBT Camu is excited at the prospect of getting D out under his HOH, and considers that a huge win for his game. Taylor says he should work on Melody to bring them over to their side. Yash wants to tell Melody and Mallory how he turned down D's $5,000 bribe, so he can show them he was prioritizing them over D. 6:45 p.m. BBT. Angela asks Lala why she's on the block and if it has to do with her recent outbursts. Lala doesn't think that's it and suggests Angela go work on Yash to see if he'd use the veto on her. 7:15 p.m. BB Taylor tells Yash that Barrett is clearly with the vets and it's obvious. Yash says D declined to offer the $5,000 in exchange for putting Barrett on the block. She didn't want to make that deal. 7:25 p.m. BB Haley is pitching Camu to help save her if she doesn't win the blockbuster. Camu promises Haley that he is working on doing that and he wants her to go talk with Yash too. They discuss how D and Devons must be closely aligned. You think? 7:30 p.m. BB to Taylor asks Mallory about the vote this week. Mallory expects Haley will be going and Taylor is shocked that Mallory isn't hoping for one of the vets to go instead. Taylor thinks Barrett will be willing to vote out D. This is a bad read. 7:40 p.m. BBT. Drew hopes to compete in the pressure cooker competition. He explains it to Melody and says a do-nothing comp is right up his alley. 8 p.m. BB Devins mentions that Taylor targeted him during the HOH knockout comp, so he picked her right back. He thought they were working together until she did that. 8:30 p.m. BB Angela, Barrett, and Dee discuss the Yash, Camu and Haley situation. Barrett believes Camu will be trying to save Haley even after what happened before. 9 p.m. BBTD talks with Angela to make a hard push for anti-Camu sentiments when she talks with Melody and Drew. 9:15 p.m. BBD goes to meet with Melody and opens up to her about the $5,000 bribe and how Yash turned it down. Dee declares her sincere desire to collaborate with Melody and Mallory. Melody admits they've discussed that idea too. Both agree they want to see Haley go and Melody hopes Dee can stay this week. 9:20 p.m. BB Yash talks with Mallory about the vote. Mallory thinks that most people will want Haley to go. Yash suggests Dee and Angela are together and would never vote each other out, but then says he doesn't have a preference and is still considering it. 9:50 p.m. BBT. Devins and Barrett talk about how their biggest threat in the game is Camu. Devins also notes that Taylor could be dangerous too. 10:15 p.m. BBT Barrett and Drew are trying to get details from Devins on if he has a power and what it might be. Barrett suggests maybe it's the DPOV but Devins feigns ignorance, asking what that power would even be. Devins says he doesn't have a power and Drew teases he must think they're dumb. 10:30 p.m. BB Barrett tells Mallory about when Taylor tried to form the nursery alliance with him and Lyric. Mallory says she thinks Dee has a power and wants to get her out because of that. Since Dee is a vet, Barrett assures Mallory that she would be safe on the block. 11 p.m. BBT. Haley tells Taylor and Yash that she likes Angela but no longer trusts her. Yash says the same about Devins and how he no longer trusts him like he did before. 11:20 p.m. BBDFAP is meeting outside. They decide to make Yash and Camu aware of their presence, so that Yash does not use his veto on Monday. Agreement also reached that they should vote out Haley now and keep Dee and Angela instead. Drew thinks Haley, Yash, and Camu will all be ideal targets moving forward. 11:30 p.m. BB Melody's talk with Dee earlier seems to be paying off. Mallory says she trusts Angela more than Dee, but Melody says Dee is more loyal and she trusts her more. 11:50 p.m. BBT Mallory is sent by FAP to go upstairs and break up the game talk going on with Camu, Haley, Taylor, and Yash. It works. Camu immediately leaves and Haley soon follows. Taylor and Yash are working on Mallory to come work with Camu instead of Barrett. However, Mallory claims that she would still not target Barrett. 12:40 a.m. BBD joined Barrett and Drew outside. They discuss the possibility of Yash using the veto on Monday, but Drew thinks it's a very, very low chance. Dee notes how Camu didn't use the veto on his own allies last week. Barrett says that it was because of the vote flipped the week before and Camu had lost trust. 12:55 a.m. BBD. Barrett and Drew agree that they should continue working with the vets after Dee leaves. They also promise each other they won't nominate the other. The pair agree that the crossovers plus FAP could be strong, and are considering bringing them together. 1:45 a.m. BBT Melody has gone upstairs to HOH, and they're chatting about targets. Angela is noted as the HG who is likely to survive over whoever is next to her. 2:20 a.m. BBD Yash thinks Dee and Devins must be working together because of their connection before this season. 2:40 a.m. BB Drew and Melody went upstairs to the HOH room. They're chatting with Taylor while Yash is in the doctor. 3:15 a.m. BB to Drew and Melody are still awake and chatting in the lounge. Drew says best case for them is Dee winning the blockbuster, and then they'll vote out Haley over Angela. 3:45 a.m. BBT Melody and Drew are finally going to bed. Melody is secured for the night by Drew. Devins appears ready to go and with FAP coming into alignment with the crossovers, this could be a decent arrangement for a majority in the game. They just need Yash to keep with the plan to not use his veto because if he does and if he renoms Devins then this whole thing goes down the drain. Watch for more talks on Sunday to see where this goes next ahead of Monday's veto meeting. Get Paramount Plus to watch BB28 live and uncensored by signing up now.